We don't want to replace the object contents at the moment. Can we just check what the object contents are? How do I do that? And we have the model. That's V and F. What's V and F? It's probably something obvious. Okay, so there's no material. It's a material undefined. Material undefined. The object is not a mesh. Not a mesh. So how do I color it? If it's not a mesh, if we don't prompt, just send an image, should pick up on the warnings or errors. Well, they are warnings. It says type is mesh. Okay, wait a sec. Okay, it has this children. So the object does have a child. It doesn't have color though. Why is it editing the wrong file? Yes, this is the code I have at the moment. I don't know if it will open it in another canvas or not. Okay, so we are in business. There's a lot of like simple technical issues. Now we actually need to sort the actual accuracy of the. Yeah, we have colors for the project. I forget what they are. Okay, why did it? I don't know. Yeah, that region is inside of the brain, so you can't really see when it's being highlighted. When this is can be. Hey, can you make it half of the visible width? Meant to be of the viewable. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice if we could turn the whole brain to show, to center, so that the highlighted region of the brain is more visible. We need that code, yes. It's doing rotation, auto rotation animation. Yeah, that's not exactly what I meant, but it might be a simpler solution. Yeah, if we, so by default, can we make sure of a few things? First of all, that we have, say, the 1, 2, 3, the third semiology selected by default when the page is loading, making sure that the relevant region is being highlighted as the page loads. And yeah, perhaps just make the slow rotation going essentially all the time, or do we have any better suggestions? I think it actually changed the code. Let's check. Did you actually update the code or not? Yeah, now it's actually updating the code. It's all beta. Everything is beta. Well, on my website is also beta. Go check out, there's a new blog. By the way, all the ads are now at the bottom of the page, so they're not too distracting. This one shows you about event-related potentials. It has some simulated, so no, it's not real data. Just have some simulated EEG going with 10 events every second. So EEG data over 10 seconds, and then we extract all the epochs, do average, and show the comparison between of neural activity before and after stimulation. So that's what you should be doing for any proper EEG experiment when you're measuring how a certain stimulus is affecting the brain. Just in case. But yes, there's a lot of other interesting tools on the site. Go check them out, and there's much more coming in shortly. Yes, we need to improve it. Yeah, it shouldn't be the index 2, it should be index 3. So that's the first change. Second change, yes, we want to make sure that the relevant brain region is highlighted correctly when the page loads. It doesn't seem to be doing it at the moment. So we need to make sure that works. That's change 2. And yes, rotating seemed to work correctly. Okay, so with rotation, so when the page loads, it's rotating slowly, which is fine as it is at the moment. When we selecting a different region, it should just continue rotating, so change that logic. And then if we actually manually, if the user manually starts rotating the brain, then stop the automatic rotation. How does that sound? Can you update the code accordingly? Make sure there's no errors. This one, the second item doesn't properly work yet. How can we fix? Shall we load the code into a new canvas? What do you reckon? It looks like when page loads, there is some random region being highlighted. Can we make sure that doesn't happen? Can you explain where did it happen in the code and what was changed? It looks like it understands exactly what you want. Yeah, we're having this error. Can you explain what happened that we are getting this error now? I don't know why. It seems to really understand, what the error is, but I'm not sure why did it make the error to begin with. It's really bizarre. Let's see. Oh, what happened there? It's just stuff up my brain. Okay, what's that bit? We didn't have that bit before. Super bizarre. It's making mistakes. So everything else seemed to work fine. There's an object loader. Object loader error. There are still some inconsistencies. Can you explain what might be wrong? Can you explain it in text actually before changing the code? We'll modify the code in the next prompt. It seems to work fine, but there's obviously few issues. Asking if we have any projects related to big data. Well, I have to say we would like to focus on quality data or even synthetic data. Well, the reason synthetic data is better than, I would say sometimes synthetic data is better than real data. Well, because it can actually, because it actually makes more sense. So that could be one big advantage of synthetic data. Once you go synthetic, you can generate endless amount of it as well. So I don't know why I thought the bandwagon, the hype of the big data have ended. But if not, especially if using synthetic data, you can just generate endless amounts of it. Question, what for? Most actual data sets are not, I don't think they would be qualified to be called big data. Well, assuming there is an actual different meaning to the term, there will be just normal data. Yes, maybe when combining different data sets, like the entirety of the web or whatever, but then you're getting into chaos region, which is fine. That's what we do here. So yes, so we should have projects related to big data. Yes. Back to this, I don't quite understand what might be going wrong. So we have different semiologies, and we have a list of those as JSON file, and the region that they meant to activate. Let's actually ask the bot what might be wrong. So we have this weird beat that came from nowhere. Also, I have a bunch of, not a bunch, just one error. Oops. Why? Meant to be this whole page. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so we're having a couple of issues. First of all, now it's gone. That's bizarre. That's different. It's adding. So first of all, there is an added random area to the brain, which we didn't ask for. I don't know where is it coming from. We need to make sure that we only using objects from the directory. I don't think we changed any of them, did we? Did we change any by mistake? It is possible. And we also are getting this one error to one of the regions. Type error in the object loader. Yeah, we need to fix that. Yeah, and there is just general instability to the code. So we're highlighting two regions. It's working fine. When changing the semiology example, a different region is being highlighted, so that looks correct. We actually confirmed the deja vu and lip smacking. Well, actually lip smacking, deja vu. Yeah, when they highlight different memories, temporal middle, this one's only highlighting, temporal inf, and temporal middle. And those names are not great, are they? Those names are not great.